Hi, Floss Tube friends. How are you? I've missed you. I'm so glad you're here. Today is Wednesday, October 27th. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Daleen, and this is my channel where I talk about cross stitch and a little bit of quilting and my grandbabies and food, always food, and of course, what I'm grateful for. So thanks a lot for stopping by. I have treats. Of course I have treats. Ooh, first of all, look at this really beautiful red leaf. Ooh, it's so much brighter in person. Anyway, I found it on my walk this morning. I thought, ooh, I should show you. Okay, it's prettier then. I have some gorgeous figs. Ooh, they're so beautiful and juicy and red inside. We can drizzle some honey over them and have those as a snack. Or if you'd prefer Gingersnaps, who doesn't like a good ginger snap? Ooh, I love Gingersnaps with a cup of cappuccino. Or would you prefer a Butterfinger Bite? Look at those. They're made with maple syrup and peanut butter and crushed cornflakes, organic cornflakes, and then dipped in chocolate. Okay, we can't eat those while we're stitching, but come on over. I have cappuccino, I have coffee, I have tea. I'm ready to go. You can come on over. We can sit and chat. It'll be good. It'll be really good. Hey, that quilt behind me is called a Whirly Gig. The pattern's by Indigo Junction, Amy Brickman. And that gray quilt was made with all leftover scraps that I had. And I'm a gray girl. I love different grays. So that's one of my favorites. I love that one. Hey, I have a question. Somebody had a question. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to answer it right away. All right. They said, where do you get crushed walnut shells and what do they look like? Okay. I got them at the pet store, like PetSmart or Petco. I can't remember the name. Or you can get them on Amazon or your local pet store. Okay. Here's the bag. These is 10 quarts. And can you see it? Okay, that's as long as I can hold it up. Okay, that's enough that'll last me for quite some time for filling all my pin cushions. And they say that the crushed walnut shells sharpens your needles when you, or pins when you stick them in there. So anyway, I think this bag was $16. It's a pretty big bag. It's be a lot of pin cushions. Okay, there's your answer. That is heavy, heavy. Let's start with some of the stuff that I've fully finished, huh? How about that? Look at this. It is called a Patriotic Star. And it has some stitching on the bottom that it kind of connected it. Herringbone stitch, I think. Is that what that's called? I can't remember. I did put some cording on the edge. Oh, I needed some patriotic, definitely needed some patriotic. So then the back, I snuck into Mr. Wright's little box that he has of all these old army tags and army things. And I glued some stars on, and then I sewed one of his buttons that was in my button jar from one of his uniforms. And he was in the United States Army for 25 years. So I just thought, oh, that would be kind of a fun thing if you saw this pillow and then you flipped it over and you saw kind of some memorabilia, kind of a fun way to use up some things instead of always putting them in a scrapbook. So yeah, that button was actually from one of his uniforms. And I always had that khaki green color thread so that I could sew on labels. Now they have Velcro on the back and Velcro on the uniform, so they just stick them on so you don't have to sew them anymore. And there was a pin from one of his uniforms that he had to wear. So anyway, that's kind of a fun surprise if you just seen the little pin pillow in a bowl or a basket, and then you flip it over. It's a good way to use some of that stuff. Kind of a fun surprise for the person who's looking at it. Oh, and I have 3 more ornaments done. Okay, let's see. This one is a really funny penguin. I like the penguin. This one is a bear. And I finished it with the Vanna Pfeiffer tutorial. So, and I love using this kind of snow. It's so much easier. It's not staticky. So highly recommend that. I got the snow from Hobby Lobby. I think it was $3, and you just use a little bit, like a tablespoon or so. And I finished one more. I finished a squirrel. I think I have 2 more to go, and then I'm done with making ornaments for my family. So I don't know. I hope the grandkids like it. I hope the adult kids like it. They're kind of fun to do. They're really quick, and so you kind of get them done pretty quick, and they look really nice. So lightweight, easy to mail. Easy, you just put them in a little box, so easy to mail. Ooh, I have a fully finished project that I thought you might like to see. Okay, Mr. Wright has a big fancy meeting tomorrow at work, so suit and tie and the whole thing. And then they have this Halloween potluck where you're supposed to dress up afterwards. And he said, I just need something to pull on really quick. So I made him a Halloween costume. Here's his costume. It's a t-shirt with candy and cotton balls on it. It's a bright pink t-shirt. So he's going as cotton candy. That's the best I could do for him to pull on over a shirt that he already had. So there you go. If you need a quick Halloween costume, pink t-shirt at Hobby Lobby, I think was $4. And then some cotton balls. And I use some Smarties, but you can use whatever candy you want. I just sewed them on, and there you go. There's his costume. So look at me helping out. What a good wife. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you? Look at this. I got this at Tractor Supply. So I don't know if you have a Tractor Supply in your area, but maybe online. But I got it for my grandkids. I thought I would send them, instead of a gingerbread house, I'm sending them a chicken coop. I thought it would be hilarious. So the grandkids are getting chicken coops for a little project to do in the beginning of December. And when I send their ornaments, I'm going to send them the little gingerbread chicken coop. So it could be fun. I think it would be fun if I was a kid and I got that. It would make me laugh. I don't know. All right, let's see what I got finished. I didn't fully finish, but let's see. Okay, so I got this winter. It is by Sampler and Stitch. Here, a little bit of winter. Sampler and Stitches. And she's online, and this pattern was on sale for $1.80. She's in the UK, so she had a sale. I couldn't really pass up a sale. Anyway, so I used this one. I used a little bit of scrap fabric that I had. I didn't like the color of it, so after I was done stitching, I actually put it in my coffee cup and just dyed it with some coffee. Okay, and I tried these anchor threads. I thought it would be kind of an easy one to try since there was not very many colors. There's a little blue, a little teal colored or aqua colored bird, and a couple different browns and some cream color. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. There you go. Anyway, so I had not been to Joann Fabrics since March of 2000, I think. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, so I went and found the anchor threads. They are 79 cents each. So this was a really inexpensive pattern. You just download it. And then I used some anchor threads. And they are on these spools. And they are 6-stranded, just like DMC. So you pull off how much you need and take off the 1 or 2. I used 1 thread. And so I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not getting paid to say this or anything. I bought these myself, 79 cents each. There you go. I don't really think there's any difference. That it didn't feel any different than DMC. And the problem I have with it is, how the heck am I going to store these? All my DMCs are on bobbins in the boxes, and I'm in my sewing room so I can see all my threads. All my threads are on thread milk drops. I don't really know how I want to store these, and do I really want to? I don't know. It turned out beautiful. Oh, you can see I was sitting there while Mr. Wright was juicing. There's a drop of green juice. I'll cut it off when I make a little pillow. I don't know. I mean, I liked them. They were okay. I have nothing bad to say about it. I just don't know how I would store all these. So if you were just starting out, maybe we could come up with a storage system, and I don't know how to make them stop. I don't know. There you go. It was just a fun little project to try out these threads. I'm happy I tried them out. Everybody's been talking about, well, not everybody, but some folks have been talking about them. So I thought I would try them. And I think they feel just like DMC threads. So although one project I'm working on, I was using a cream. So I tried that cream right next to it, and they seem a little bit more shiny. So if you're looking for a little bit more shine to it, catch your eye a little bit better, but I don't really see the difference. There's 79 cents. I don't know how much DMC is now, probably 60, 65 cents at Hobby Lobby, or good Lord, in Australia, I think it's $3. So I have no idea how much it is, but anyway. Okay. The next project I finished, can you tell I needed a couple small projects? The HF 1916 Sampler by Darling and Whimsy. There's the pattern. And I just printed it off from their website. And I think the color, I used what they suggested. They suggested DMC 355 or Dinky Dye's 202 Terracotta. So I was kind of waiting to get some more of the crushed walnut shells to make some pillows. But yeah, it's a really pretty red. And it's a really quick, fun sampler, something different. You just stick with one color, and it's really relaxing and pleasurable. You don't have to pick and choose from your different threads. I love this one. I love the shape of it. I almost want to frame it. I think it's a little too small. Maybe no frame. Maybe a pillow, but it's just so charming. I think it might be cute on a sampler wall to kind of fit in with everything else. I don't know. I kind of love that one. That was fun. That was really pretty easy to do too. Okay. Maybe the turtleneck wasn't the best suggestion, best idea today. Let's see. Works in progress. Let's see. What do we have? Ooh, I have a Jardin Privé, private garden. I don't know why I guess because it's in French. Is it from France or Italy? I can't remember. Anyway, Jardin Privé. This is on gingerbread, the fabric. And this is called Lady Halloween. And it's more of an orangey color. Let's see if I can get it a little closer. Maybe. Look at that little mouse. Okay, for me, you're not going to believe this. This is my very first Halloween piece. I've never stitched a Halloween piece before. And when I saw this pattern, it is here, let me pull that off and I can show you. It is so charming, and it is like a little sampler. It has the letters, and of course, I loved her hair. It's adorable. And they have it two ways. You can do it two ways. One, solid black. Is it DMC? DMC 310, yes. So you can do it all black, the whole piece. Or you can do it with three colors, black, medium gray, and a really, really light gray. So I chose to do a couple of little pieces in gray. The little parts of her sleeve on her elbow there's a little teeny spider web. So just little bits. I know that they are doing a black sampler stitch along in September. And so if you stitch this all in black, that would be a perfect piece to do. But yeah, I've never stitched anything Halloween. My friend Stacy, the 911 stitcher, I'm not kidding you. She has beautiful patterns, all kinds of suggestions, funny, a little bit spooky, crazy. Here, let me show you what she sent me. It's hilarious. Okay, she sent me, look at these beautiful threads. Pumpkin Harvest and Blackbird. Okay, so she sent those. You can see those. Those are really pretty. That is by Classic Colorworks. And then the Floss Drops. She had Floss Drops made with all Halloween things. Some of her stitching, a couple patterns, some thread, floss. Oh my gosh. She is a Halloween girl. She loves Halloween. She loves giving out all that candy to all those kids. Hey, if you stop by my house, you get full-size Hershey bars. Anyway, so Miss Stacy, she go give her a hi. She's the 911 stitcher. She kind of encouraged me by watching her over and over. Maybe she brainwashed me into trying some kind of Halloween piece. So this is the piece that I'm trying. It's a feels like a little bit of a Quaker, a little bit of a sampler. It makes me smile. I really like it. I think it's a good one. So anyway. Okay, Jardin Privé, Lady Halloween. So I think you might really enjoy that one. Okay, what else am I working on? Ooh, okay, here we go. This one is Liberty is a plant of rapid growth. I've been working on her. I've been filling, oh, this is where I tried the threads, the little teeny, the cream colored ones. Let's see if you can see them up a little bit closer. Yeah, you can see them a little bit. That's kind of neat. So I have to go around the whole border with filling in all those flowers, but that house was really fun to do. I don't normally point out mistakes, but this thing and I didn't get along very well. I don't know what the heck happened. It's like I couldn't count. I don't know why I couldn't make it match up. I ripped out and ripped out. And I just finally said, no. 3 times, that's it. You're going in the way it is. So I have a little more to finish, but that's a beautiful one. That is by Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist. Here's her pattern. That's what it looks like when you buy it in the store or from her website. It's really a nice one. But maybe by the next time that I do a video, it'll be all finished and I can share it with you. So that'll be good. Ooh, I started a new one and I think it's called My Dear, but I keep calling it Oh Dear. Oh dear, Christmas is here. It is by Tracy Riffle, Hands to Work. And it is just the most interesting, different sampler that I've seen. I love that deer. I love the different design. I don't know. The colors are beautiful. And I just started it. So we got it started. And the brown that I'm using is not as dark as the pattern. So I might be switching it a little bit. She gives you the suggestion for the NPI silks and DMC. So I was using DMC because I just got the pattern and I wanted to do it. And I had brilliant. I can't even believe this happened to me. It never happens to me. I had every single DMC that she listed. I'm always missing a couple. I have 4 boxes and I'm always missing a couple. But anyway, isn't that different and charming? Oh, I just loved it. Look at his little tail. I fell in love right away. Let me show you some of the floss. Oh, wait, what's the fabric that I'm using? Hold on. It is French Cafe Mocha. And I'm doing that on 32 count. And I'm using the DMCs, but I think I might change to a little bit darker color for that deer. Oh, here's some more Floss Drops. Okay, these are from my friend Lori in Arizona. She sent them to me. She took this picture. It is an Amish buggy and some flowers and an old red barn. Hold on. Let me tell you what her... on Instagram, she's Anna.Belle, B-E-L-L-E, stitches. It's just so nice. That was so nice of her to send those to me. It was really fun. And today I just got some Floss Drops. So I'd ordered some. Everybody has really nice ones. I went with funny. So I don't know. I hope they're funny. Anyway, I promise if you want to trade or whatever, I'll send some out to you. Anyhow, yeah, she took this picture and then she made these little Floss Drops out of it. So that's what I was using for this picture or this pattern. And Tracy has a Floss Tube video. So if you have a little bit of time, pour yourself a cup of coffee and go see her videos. She's very talented, really, really talented and so kind. And you just, I don't know, she's just one of those people that you just enjoy listening to and want to stitch her pieces. So that one I'm super happy about. I don't know. That seems like a kind of a good start. I got to do its tail, so it'll make me happy. But I thought if I filled it in and put the white in, then I could just fill in when I need a little project to work on. So, all right, what else am I doing here? Oh, hey, one of my friends, hi Cindy. I never even asked these people if I can share. Sorry. She is in Canada and she made these little magnets. Okay, so she has the magnet material and then cut that out and then stamped some little, this one says smile and happy. What does this one say? This one says enjoy. And so she made them to fit in an envelope. It was brilliant. I love the idea of popping something in the mail. And so that's kind of a fun thing to include in a card. The card's really beautiful. So thank you. And I know it costs a little bit extra to send things from Canada. So it was really nice of you. I appreciate that. Let's talk about some books and a magazine. Yeah. Okay. I'm reading the latest Catherine Coulter, Vortex. You know I love a good mystery. I love it. All right. Murder mystery. That's what it is. I love it. I can't stop. I can't help it. I love those things. And my garden is done, put to sleep. I got things planted for springtime. I have some garlic planted. And so I don't have to go out there and worry about it and fuss and water. So I can spend more time reading and stitching and baking. And that's a good thing. Makes me happy. All right. Courage is Calling, Ryan Holiday. I got to say, this is one of the best books I have read in ages. It has spurred me on to keep working on the book I'm writing. And he has lots of, I don't know, what is a superb handbook for crafting a purposeful life. General Jim Mattis, U.S. Marine, former U.S. Secretary of Defense. That's what he had to say about it. Actually, Ryan Holiday is writing a series, Stoic Virtues. I think there's going to be 4 in the series, and this is the first one. So I think I got it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, I love the quotes in here. I love the way the chapters aren't too long, so you can kind of just take little tidbits and read a chapter and kind of go over it in your brain for a day or so before you read the next chapter. And I'm telling you, it lifts your spirits. It's one of the good ones. I can hardly wait to read the other ones that he puts out in this series. So Courage is Calling. It's a really, really well-written, well-researched book. I just can't say enough good about it. Okay, so Debbie on Snug Harbor Crafts, she talked about this magazine, Holiday, Time to Shine. And I don't normally buy these kind of magazines. I think, how much was this? It's like $12 for a magazine. I know, I'm frugal. How's that? But I got to tell you that it has some of the most wonderful ideas and suggestions and things you can do to decorate for Christmas. The lady on the front is this really great blogger, and they built a little addition to their house, the Granny Pad, or Granny Pod. So Granny can live next door, and they decorate. They do beautiful work. There's just so many ideas. The Lynch Creek Farm is in my state, and they sell evergreen wreaths, and there's a whole article about them. And I didn't normally, I read a magazine back to front, and normally I sit down and just gobble it up, but I really tried not to. I really tried. Look at that display of all their old Santa mugs. I really just try to read one story, a few pictures, and then put it down and kind of savor it and take some ideas that would, work in my home. So I don't know, 116 pages of festive decor from fall to New Year's Eve. I know it's pricey date, but maybe you could skip 2 coffees and buy. I just think it was enjoyable. Every page has ideas and suggestions and tips, and I don't know. I think I love it. I think it's a good one. Oh, I got another piece of happy mail here. Let me show you. My Lori, she sent me this fabric. Isn't it silly? She said it reminded her of this. Amazing. Look at how fun and happy that is. That dog is so happy with Halloween things. Speaking of dogs, we had a little come to Jesus talk. My voice may have gotten quite loud. So apparently the rule of dogs don't belong on furniture is more of a guideline to her and not a hard and fast rule. And I turned around to crazy pour one glass of water for myself. I don't know. Did that take 10 seconds? Maybe 20 seconds? I turned back around. She was standing in my chair with her paws on my mantle, trying to get a white pumpkin. I don't know. I don't know. I might be too old to have gotten a puppy. I'm not sure, but we had a little come to Jesus talk. So haven't had that happen again. So anyway, I'll let you know if the mantle gets ripped off the wall. I'm not sure. Okay. My friend Kim, she is the stay-at-home quilter. If you get a chance and go to her Instagram page, you will just be covered in grace and goodness and all of her beautiful quilts. Oh, she is excellent quilter. And she made these little floss drops and she sent me some. It's from that Isabella Johnstone pattern that we both stitched. So there's that cow. I love that cow. So that was really sweet. Thank you, Kim. That was really thoughtful of you. And I always am inspired, and I love looking at what she's stitching, what quilt she's working on. Oh man, so good, so good. Okay, I got another package, and you make my heart smile. I love this. I didn't ask them if I could show it. They wrote the nicest card. Just made me giggle inside. They glued in this picture. And they are the Bougie Stitchers, and they are sisters, and it's Nancy and Jenny, and they have their floss drops of when they were little girls. Isn't that adorable? Oh, that was nice of them to send that to me. Okay, and then in the same package, they made me a project bag. Look how nice that is. It's so pretty. I can't believe they made that for me. And then they gave me a pattern. Anne Long, 1826, from the Scarlet House. Isn't that nice? It was so generous. This project bag is beautiful. Look at this really pretty lavender zipper. They do excellent stitching. Oh, I ripped off the thing to make sure I had the address. Okay. I don't really know why they did that for me. That was so nice. I really like it. I love the way they took, and for the binding, they did part of this and then part of this color that was in the backing. That's really nice. Anyway, if you get a chance, go over to the Bougie Stitchers, and they'll make you laugh. And don't drink root beer while you're watching them, because it'll come out your nose. You'll be giggling so hard. They're funny. They're kind. I don't know. They're the kind of sisters that you want to be. You know, that you just sit and chat, and you kind of know what the other one's thinking, and you laugh and you giggle, and they're the best. They're the best. So yeah, go. I'll link their channel below so you can go see them. But I kind of can't believe they. Thank you so much. I sent a proper thank you note and all that, but I still kind of can't really believe this. That was over and above generous. So I feel super lucky. I don't know. That's super, super nice. You certainly didn't have to do that. I'm kind of glad you did. I'm a lucky girl. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I got 3 new charts. Well, I showed you that other one. I got the Prairie Schooler 2011 Santa. In our library, Mr. Wright has his old-fashioned snowshoes hanging on the wall. So I thought, ooh, that might be a fun one to do. It might be good. It would be, he would like it. So I'm definitely going to make that one. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. I might, I'm not sure. Maybe. Who am I kidding? Yes, I want to do it. As soon as I get the grandkids ornaments done and mailed so they can have them in time, I will start this one for Mr. Right. So, and then I got Lucinda Fraser, 1866, a sample needlework press. Okay, I love, for some reason, the look at the corners of this. So charming. Okay, so here you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I love the way that it's done. And then they've added the extra Lily of the Valley or Little Rose. I don't know. Anyway, so you can do it like if you have a bigger frame and you want to add this part so it fits, or you can take those off and then, you know, frame the piece a little smaller. So some of the stitches are, I mean, the thread, they give you the DMC, approximate DMC colors. Okay. So, and there's only 4 colors. I was going to start it, but I didn't have a big enough piece of fabric. So they have these 4 colors, which are beautiful. I loved them. But then I just thought with the 4 colors that I would try the Verowas of silk threads. And man, the colors match up almost exactly. Was kind of surprising. I thought that they would be a little bit different, but I mean, they're slightly, but not really. It is, I mean, really a Verowas silk. And I've not used this 103 before, so I thought I would give it a try. So the fabric that they were asking for is Wild Honey Legacy Linen, 37 count. And so nobody has that color. I think the original was stitched on perforated paper. That's why it's got kind of that parchment paper, old-fashioned looking color, which is gorgeous. And the fabric I ended up using on that Oh Dear or My Dear. So I need a bigger piece. So I'm on the hunt. That'll be my thing, on the hunt to look for that fabric. But boy, howdy, is that a beautiful sampler. And it doesn't look like it's overwhelming. So it might be something that maybe you'd like to just try if you've never done a sampler before. Yeah, the alphabet, numbers, we could change a couple of the colors for our initials or our birthday or something. But I like that there's the 2 options that you can stitch it with the flowers on the bottom or leave those off and just frame it with those. The 4 that are on the main part of the on the piece. So that is by Needlework Press. Ooh, I just fell in love. I think Mama Loves You GB. She showed that, and I'll be honest. I think I stopped her video and went and bought it. I feel like instead of leaving a message, ooh, I loved your video. I think you look beautiful. I think you did a good job, and thank you for sharing everything. I think instead of saying all that, I'm just gonna type in there, watching your video, I ended up spending $67. Hi, watching your video, I ended up spending $37. I don't know, I just feel like we should put the price of whatever they spoke and whatever they showed us, and then I went crazy and went and bought it. Okay, this one, oh, look at this fabric. This was cream colored fabric. Do I have anything white? Here, I'll show you. Maybe this will show you. There you go. Okay. I had cream colored fabric and I dyed it with the leftover liquid from making my black beans. And it's kind of a purpley color when it first starts, but this is a beautiful gray purpley color, or, you know, not purple, but kind of like that lavender and grayish kind of mix. You wouldn't think that it would turn that color with black beans, but it does. I don't really know why. I bought this pattern and it is called Next Door. It's by Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist. And it has a funky little bird and a funky little plant. It's got pom-poms around the edge the way she finished it. And it says, I wish you lived next door. I think that about a lot of the friends I've met on Floss Tube. So I bought 3 of the main flosses. I think there's some other ones, but I bought 3 of the main flosses. And I cut the package in half. I cut my fabric in half, and I bought 2 patterns. So I sent the pattern and some floss and some fabric to a friend. And I just wrote a note that said, I wish you lived next door. I thought it would be a really fun pattern for all of us. When you go to buy it, buy 2 of them. Buy 2. And send one to somebody you met on Floss Tube, the videos, Instagram, through the social media, somehow that you became a stitcher. The person I sent it to lives in Nebraska, and I live in Washington State. So I've never met. We talk. We've helped each other through some crummy things, some happy things, and stitching is what brought us together. So this idea of I wished you lived next door, I just think it's a charming idea. And next month in November, we want to talk about it, our friendship. We're grateful. We're both very grateful that we found each other through Floss Tube. Her name is Kathleen. She does Kathleen's Trodden Trails. Her video, that's what her video is called. So go give her a look. You'll love it. You'll get lots of ideas. You'll write down, your video cost me $87 to watch. Anyway, but I think we're going to do a special video next month. We really want to. We want to do it together. And I wish you lived next door. I really do. I wish we could bug each other and share Gingersnaps and figs and talk about our chickens, and instead of just on text messaging and email. So anyway, I'm very grateful for the friends that I've met through Floss Tube, and I think it'll be a good way to celebrate. So if you come across that pattern, buy 2, one for you and one to share with somebody that you've met on social media. So I think it's a good thing to do. Okay, what am I grateful for? Oh, I am so glad October is coming to an end. It's the hard month for me, and I am glad this is the last week. I got my full-size Hershey bars ready to go to pass out for Halloween, so I am ready. It is pouring down rain today. My garden's done. I'm happy. What else am I grateful for? Ooh, I'm grateful for YouTube repair videos. I know. We ordered a part for our refrigerator door, and Mr. Wright watched the video, I think 2 times, and fixed it. Yay! That's kind of a cool thing. That made me happy. I'm super grateful for repair videos. Oh, I'm grateful for that drill bit you put on the end of a drill so you can drill a hole in the ground, and my daffodil bulbs drop right in. So he drilled the hole. I put in the fertilizer. We dropped the bulb in and covered it back up. So I planted 50 daffodil bulbs for springtime. And every year we plant 50. So I don't know, there's just a riot of color in the spring, and it makes me really happy. So that's a good thing. I got my garlic planted, so I'm pretty happy. We usually go through 2 or 3 bulbs of garlic a week. So I can hardly wait. We planted it now, watered it in good, and then left it. And we get enough rain here in Washington that I won't really probably have to water it too much. But and then come July, I'll be sharing some of my garlic with you that I grew. So I am grateful. I'm grateful for my fig tree with all of the figs that I'm getting and sharing with people. That's a pretty nice treat to be able to share with the neighbors and other people. I'm really grateful for all the colorful leaves. We get to go on a picnic, and we did last week, and this week we're going up into the mountains to just enjoy the colors and collect some leaves. I love it. I remember when you were a little girl or little kid, and you would put wax paper and put the leaves between it and iron it and put on the window. I did it with my kids, but I love that. I love that. I am grateful for the Gold Star families, the wives. I am sincerely grateful for my freedom and the freedom to practice my religion, even though it's different than other people's. I am grateful. I'm very grateful for my freedom. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you did. I was waiting and waiting because I ordered a frame from a new frame shop. So I thought, ooh, maybe it'll come and I can frame my piece. And so, as soon as this is over, they're going to have it delivered to my doorstep. And then I'll say, okay, this will be for my next video. So anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. Happy Halloween to all of you who get out there or stop by my house. I've got plenty of full-size Hershey bars that I'm passing out. So that's a good thing. Somebody will be happy, I think. So anyway, I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your family. And I hope you're thriving and happy. I'm so happy it's the end of the month. I look forward to November. November is a grateful month. We get to be grateful for lots of things. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll chat soon. Bye-bye.